Oh, that's a hell of a weird sound. I never made that before.
Okay. Now I'm recording.
Excuse me.
Hey, you're a goat. My bush.
You're a goat, my bush.
It came in choppy.
I
Hey,
won't.
you're a goat. Meet my bush.
Oh. Congratulations. It's a boy. Hi, guys.
What are you doing, step bro?
I'm doing a
Nothing.
podcast.
You answered it. That's great.
I'm doing a podcast. That's what I'm doing. So,
So,
how's everybody's doings? Happy
not bad, not bad.
Happy 316 day.
Is that a thing?
Austin 316 day.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah.
Well, we had Pie Day just a few days ago.
Yeah.
We did have Pie Day.
I did not eat any pie. I kind of feel like I didn't celebrate correctly.
My pie's in another state. I can't eat it. Glad you got the joke.
Emotional damage.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. I have.
Could you stop looking at your phone, sir? We have a podcast.
I'm trying to
do.
bring up the topic.
Oh, now I got both of you with the phone in front of your face. That's great.
You like the new top? Parts,
There it is.
That's fabulous.
There's one for each of us. Oh, you can't.
I know. I like that. I seen it. I actually looked at it today.
I know. Because you put ooh games, LOL.
Yes.
So, I think our intro is good. So I'm gonna play the intro, I guess.
Play it.
Hit it, Jeeves.
I'm gonna turn.
Wait, redo. You're coming in choppy.
Yeah,
Reset your
yeah.
sensitivity.
Yeah. You
Mother fucking.
reset it or turn it up, Daddy.
At least I got you before it started going.
I'm just gonna turn off the sensitivity for now, and then I'll.
Yeah, you
reset
had to turn it back
after
on
this.
the other day, so
Yeah.
Okay.
here we go.
Oh, hey, you made it. Welcome to the Frozen Beach House. Everybody's already out on the back patio. Why don't you grab yourself a cup of hot cocoa and grab a seat. Join the conversation.
That's the person picking up the mug.
Hey, you guys.
Oh, hi. Welcome to the Frozen Beach House, the 18 and Up podcast where we talk about anything and everything. We are glad to have you here, and while none of us are experts, we all like to pretend like we know a lot. So sit down and grab a hot chocolate and enjoy yourself.
Good Lord, put on some pants.
Sorry. Hold on.
I'm wearing shorts today. Thank you.
Oh yeah, I am wearing shorts today.
So, calm your tits.
They are calm. No high beams here.
Oh. So, happy Wednesday,
Have
everybody.
response to those two.
This
Good.
is episode
16.
Is it 16?
Mm-hmm. It is 16. 15 has gone down in infamy, and it'll never be heard.
Yeah. So, public service announcement. Episode 15 was
Jason's a dum-dum.
was foobarred
I mean-
because my mic wasn't picking up and Panda wasn't recording the backup. So
Because you told me I didn't need to.
I said that.
And
And what-
I posted
Wait.
it,
And what did we learn? Don't listen to Jason ever.
Okay. Yeah.
And I posted an announcement on our Twitter.
Don't listen to me. I don't know.
Frisk
things.
responded to it. He responded to the thing. but sadly, nobody else did.
Hey, you know what? It's okay. Stay positive.
Well, no, like I don't think. Well, I don't know. I'm confused by how our Twitter works for the show.
It's all
It's
algorithms,
like
bro.
it says. Well, no, like it says we have one follower that's Frisk, but I know that you followed the show and I followed the show on my public account
On
So
Twitter?
I don't. Yeah, so I don't understand why it's saying we only have one.
Did I follow on Twitter?
Believe so, yeah.
I know I followed the podcast on like Spotify and all that.
Let me see.
I do not have a Twitter, so I cannot be following.
Yeah, this person doesn't have a damn Twitter. Doesn't have a freaking
Look, bro, I'm telling you,
TikTok.
once we live together, I'll get all that fixed, and
Oh,
okay.
what fixed? Wait, what?
Wait, what?
she'll have a
Living? What are you talking about, sir?
Twitter and TikToks, and she'll watch movies. It'll be great.
Oh, I thought you were talking about me. I'm like, wait, what? I already have all these.
It's not always about you, Panda.
Guess it is.
God.
It's 100%.
Fuck.
Let's see.
What about me? What about Raven?
Huh?
Huh? So yeah, what?
So we got notified on the Twitter account that Dr. Britt Baker, DMD. I don't know who she is from wrestling.
That's
AEW.
the AEW Women's Champion, sir.
Bless you.
Don't sneeze. Oh, too late.
You see his headphones bounce.
Bless you. I know that hurt.
Ugh. Suck it up, Buttercup.
you.
You're good. You're good. Just think
Ow,
of
that
it.
hurt.
You're good. You're good.
What about
But
Britt
yeah,
Baker?
we got a notification that she tweeted, but we don't follow her or anything WWE related on the show's Twitter.
Oh, okay.
Anyway,
Awkward.
we do talk wrestling sometimes on here, though.
yeah, that's one of the topics today. Yeah, it says that just Frisk is following the account, but I know for a fact that I followed it on my regular account, and I remember you following it because I remember the notification.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Hey,
so I
you know
don't- I
what?
don't get it.
Forget all that. You guys listening should follow it.
Yes, you should.
Don't know the handle. At the Frozen Beach House.
Wow, you dropped the.
But if you're a
dropped the
stalker,
ball.
please don't.
It's at the Frozen BH because Beach House wouldn't.
Yeah, at the Frozen BH.
Because it wouldn't fit. Sadly, I tried. I tried so many ways to get it to fit, and it wouldn't fit. Because there's a character limit.
There's a joke in there somewhere.
Bitch house.
The Frozen Bitch House.
I mean, the account's gotten blocked by people, so I know
Nice.
people are seeing it.
I
so.
blocked it. I'm
I
kidding.
don't think you did.
I'm
I don't think you
kidding.
did.
Sarcasm.
You did. I don't. I think.
Sir, you
Yeah,
better
because
quit with that
see, I'm
goddamn
following you
sarcasm.
here.
I'm
And we're just gonna sit
Promise?
live tweeting here. You is a punk, and not the WWE. No, come on, I can't type. E. WWE. No, not R.
We don't
Not
want to
three.
see you chewing your finger. Don't look like that.
There we go. Live tweet. Just sent it.
Oh, no.
Booyah.
I can't see what it says because, of course, I'm not on Twitter.
I'm not on
Or-
taint.
Not Tate. I said Twit.
Yeah, like why? Okay, this isn't a
Crucifix.
topic,
What?
and we haven't.
Fuck
This
you,
isn't a
Nathan.
topic, but while we're at it, why don't you have a Twitter or a TikTok or like why do you only
What?
have Facebook?
One, I don't know how to use the fucking TikTok kick clock thing. So
You
fuck
you
it.
Scroll.
I don't give a shit. I wanted to make whatever. And Twitter, no, I have Facebook, and I don't like to talk to a lot of people. So fuck y'all.
I don't.
You don't have to talk to people on Twitter. You just scroll. And, yeah.
I'll just live with my Facebook. Okay, thanks. I'm gonna keep rolling your eyes, sir. I have a fix for that.
Is it booty?
No, it's a slap aside the head.
Oh, okay.
Emotional damage.
Read my
But
mind.
I won't be yelling that though. You know.
Wait, where is that? Is it this one?
That's my purse! I don't know you!
No.
I love that. That's my favorite episode of King of the
Watch, we're
Hill.
gonna get like copywritten for using fucking Hank Hill sound bites.
Probably. Lord only knows.
Who's the guy that made it? King of the Hill?
Yeah.
Uh,
I don't know who the creator is, but
isn't it the guy that made The Simpsons? No, that's not right. It's the guy that made Beavis and Butthead.
Yeah, I can't remember his name.
Creator.
It's like Mike or
Mike Judge.
Yeah. He's gonna be like, nah, fam.
Mike Judge, please don't judge us. KK, thanks.
Let's see.
The,
He's done a bunch
the
of stuff.
NCA just kills everything. Anyway,
Wait, he did the Cleveland show?
yeah.
I loved the Cleveland show. It was so good.
So happy Wednesday. Hope everyone's having an awesome Wednesday. It's episode 16.
Yeah.
One
day, maybe we'll do like a Lost episode, and you might get to hear some of episode 15.
Yeah.
You should be like, can you
Lost
guess
episodes.
what Jason is saying?
I think what we should do is just like play episode 15, and I'll do my own commentary for what I'm saying, or the podcast or something.
So you see what happened here is suck my ass. And then what happened over here was suck my ass. Yeah. I'll give you something to about.
Go on.
God, thanks. Yep.
All right.
Hello, this is Ken Block. I called to tell you for $9.99 I give you emotional damage.
Can I return
Please
it?
call back. Thank you.
What are you looking around for?
Like he had the PA system in his fucking room. Like, where's that come from?
Stand clear of the closing doors.
Keep your body parts in at all times. Okay.
All right. So
That
it's our favorite start.
What am I sitting on? Ouch.
Nope. Yee. Bagga.
Oh, we're not doing intros today?
Hi, I'm Punished. This is Panda and Lady Double D.
Okay.
If you don't know who we are by now, then I mean,
Suck his
People
ass.
could this could be their first.
Oh,
episode
yeah.
listening to
new
it,
people
so-
listening. I'm Punished. The other guy talking is Panda, and the pretty Lady Double D is the lady talking.
Yeah.
Yeah, that me.
Yeah, that her.
Yeah, there you go. My boring generic intro, but we cannot get flagged for.
Oh my god, what was that?
The only one we can play.
Probably because it's like less than 8 seconds.
No,
No,
it's
it's 30.
no copyrighted music, so
Yeah,
Her intro's
No, I just had
30
to-
seconds?
I think. Hold
I
on.
don't think it's
There's
that
no
long.
way it's
Maybe
30
15.
seconds.
Hold on, I'm looking. Hold on.
Well, hurry up. I
Yeah.
don't got all
There we go.
goddamn day.
Yes, you do.
You're so slow.
I don't remember. I gotta
That's
figure out where I put it.
rude.
Double D intro
I'm sorry.
property.
So you're sorry, like you mean it.
I'm sorry?
That was a question mark, you fool.
Come on,
I'm sorry. Not question mark?
File Explorer. It's 18 seconds.
Yeah.
I was like, that can't be.
So,
Okay.
I gotta remake. Punish Demise intro for YouTube. Wow, it worked over at Twitch. It won't work here.
All right. So, all right.
So-
First one. Ready?
yes.
Oh, so now you want? Okay, well, yee. Bagga. There you go. I'm still sad. Like I really enjoyed like I made this.
Bag o'
and-
facts, bag o' facts,
Okay.
here they come, they're the
Proud of
bag
it.
o' facts, bag o' facts, bag o' facts, here they come, they're the bag o' facts.
Well, then just
Me
put
ex-
the
They're
just
not.
put the
They're
fart,
not. Yeah.
just put the fart noise at the end of that one then. So here they
No,
come,
no,
the
it's-
bag of facts. I mean, that'll be fine.
I don't have the music anymore.
We'll see.
Oh.
Too bad you deleted it.
It's-
All right.
Yeah.
It's fine. All right. First fact.
God damn, can I go now, please? Jesus. All right.
Shut up, I'm talking here.
All right, fine. You want to do this
What
bag of facts?
No,
then,
no,
bitch?
that was you. That was you saying it to us.
Oh, okay. I got it now. I threw my mouse. Hold on a second. Let me get it back. All right. What planet is the hottest? And I don't know why I said hottest. The hottest.
Mercury.
Eh,
Venus?
You got it.
Wait. Venus isn't
Venus-
the closest to the
Yep.
sun, though.
But it reaches 860 degrees Fahrenheit.
Because of the atmosphere, if I remember.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot about, at,
Since y'all never believe me,
at-
Google it.
It is not a factor of us believing you. We think it's cool and
um.
want more information.
Can I request more ASMR like that, please? Thank you.
No.
Now you listen to me, you crazy old cracker.
Inhibitor container nearby.
Now you listen to me, mister.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
excuse me. Next. So, Panda got that one. All right. Question 2. Or fact 2. Yes. What is the strongest bone in the human body?
Fuck, I know this one. Fuck.
That's not a bone, sir.
I know this one. Son of a bitch.
Fuck, I know this. It's not a bone, sir.
The femur.
Yep. The
I
femur.
was gonna say that as well.
Congratulations.
I
Where
think
does the femur, I
what
couldn't
was
tell you.
it? I want to say 6th or 7th grade.
The femur's like your leg bone, your leg hip bone.
Yeah.
Oh.
Panda didn't know where it was.
Yeah,
Man.
for 7th grade. No, 6th grade because I had to repeat the 6th grade. We had to
explains everything.
we had to memorize we had to memorize and then take a test where we actually said all the bones out loud. Like a teacher had like the skeleton up on the board and would like point at one of the bones, and we'd have to tell them every single bone in the human body.
Nice.
Yeah.
I think I did that as well.
Yeah.
That sounds very familiar. I don't know for sure, but that sounds very familiar.
So
I know,
you two are tied. Hey.
I know a few bone names.
All right. How fast can a cheetah run in miles per hour?
72.
No.
You're close.
60.
No.
Fuck my life.
Between 70 and 75 miles an hour.
I thought it was
Then
slower.
I was right then.
I said
You
you're
mean
close.
No.
I said
No, I was in the bubble. That counts.
you were in the bubble. I
That
give it to you.
counts.
Fine. So, Jason, you better get the last one for a tie, but if it's a tiebreaker, I have no tiebreaker, so you both win. So, whatever. The last one is how much does the heaviest squash weigh?
Oh, one of these.
15
15 pounds.
No.
Fuck my life.
Fuck my life is not an answer.
22 pounds, 7 ounces.
Nope. You guys get one more guess apiece.
Uh,
Not a pound. No.
10 pounds.
No.
Wow.
2,164 pounds, and it was authenticated by the Great Pumpkin Commonwealth at the Pumpkin Weigh-Off in Dublin, Ohio on October 10th, 2021.
How
We
the
can't trust that. Nobody trusts it.
How the fuck you make a 2,000 pound fucking squash?
Google it.
Go on. All right, well, we still suck, but that was Bag of Farts.
I mean, I won, so.
Fert's facts. For dirt, dirt.
Yeah.
Okay. That was my segment. Bye, y'all. Have a good time.
Don't you even have like a segment, like one of the topics? Didn't you put it in?
No, that was me.
Oh. Oi.
I think we have a
I-
very good podcast lined up today, actually.
I don't do segments. I do my bag of fart.
I don't know what we're gonna do with you.
Love her.
You can fire me if you like.
Don't do that.
Why would we fire you?
I don't know. I'm just kidding.
We've had to get rid of one
excuse
person
me.
on the show, and
Unfortunately,
like that wasn't a
because
fun
now I'm
project.
outnumbered by men. Or let me rephrase: by a man and a brat. I'm over it.
I mean, I have been trying to find somebody to do the show, but I haven't really.
Oh, I got one. Hi, Cuddles. We're gonna have Cuddles. And her answer will be the muse.
All right, Cuddles. What do you think about our current geopolitical climate? That's a good, that's a valid point. Valid points.
I have a question. What the fuck is a geopolitical climate? Asking for a friend.
Sure. That's for his imaginary friend.
Yes.
He's got to look it up. He doesn't even know how to explain it.
I'm trying to.
Are you trying to put it in stupid terms?
I'm trying to put it in ways where I won't make you sound stupid.
Do you notice how he hesitated and almost said yes?
No, don't lay on my key. Don't let. No.
Anything geopolitical has to do with the way a country's land and resources affect its government, trade, and relationship with other countries.
Oh.
Sorry.
Okay. Now I won't notice the, like, that's why I don't know if anybody else does
You
this.
should wear your hat backwards.
Oh, I can. I do when I'm at work. But like, I don't know if anybody else does this. I think it's an ADH thing. But like, if I have a scab on me, I'll pick at it because I don't want it there.
Mm.
And like, I want it to go away, so I'll pick at it to get it to go away. But then it just makes it worse.
Oh,
There we go.
where the hell did you go off to? Punish Land? Like, what is that?
Yeah, it's a bunch of different Punisher stuff.
All right, I'm looking for Waldo on your background.
Okay. well,
He's the
too late.
biggest one there. Don't you see with the headphones? There's Waldo.
It's a brick now.
In a brick house.
With your Hardee's.
Sponsored by Hardee's. Not really. Anyway,
I mean, I like the breakfast. Like I said earlier, I've never had their
yeah, well,
like burgers or anything.
yeah, I went through the drive-through first thing there. Well, no Hardee's. What do you want?
Food, bitch. I mean,
Like, bro, and they rushed us then too. Like, they took their time answering and then rushed us.
oh, excuse me.
Like, we're sitting here trying to figure out what we want. Is that all? No, hold on. Okay, what else do you need? Is that all?
Hold, please.
And then stuck everything in one fucking bag. I hate that shit. Like, when I was doing fast food, I was always taught put combos in separate bags. It makes things so much more fucking easier.
Yeah, but not everybody wants like 6 bags.
Well, yeah, but not everybody wants everything. If you're getting like 8 fucking things, you don't want them all in the one bag where you gotta sit there and just like fucking rummage through it. I don't have this.
True. I have that at like Taco Bell. They do the it's the taco burrito cravings pack, but then like I'll get like I don't know, number 7, which is the quesadilla, like as
Yeah.
well. And I'll just be like, can you just put that in the same box? Because I don't want 2 bags. So
I hate it when I go to Taco Bell and order one of the boxes and it doesn't come in the box.
yeah, it comes in a bag. It drives me nuts.
Yeah. Like every
Should've brought him
time,
back.
every time we go to Taco Bell, like we'll get a couple box meals and then it's like some soft tacos, and they just literally put everything in one fucking big bag. Here you go. Like, yes, that's how I wanted to, spend 20, 30 minutes sorting through this fucking bag, trying to figure out what's what. It's good stuff.
It is. It is. Sure. I don't know why I just made that noise, but I did.
It's okay. Yeah, bruh. All right, sir. I'll take first topic. Are we ready for it?
I don't know. Are we?
Are we? I would say, are you ready? But I don't want Triple H DCMA in me.
I mean, I've never had a letter or anything like official from WWE, but now we do, and that's kind of cool. Even if it is just a copyright strike.
Right? I don't think it was really WWE. I think there's some kind of bot that just goes through people's fucking...
Yeah, it's a bot that they own.
Yeah.
But there's like a bot that does like for Warner Music and
there's like one
a
for
bunch of them.
music and one for like videos and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's so stupid. But anyway, what's our first topic there?
So the first topic is fuck, what I don't remember what I titled it. I was gonna do titles, but I went and took a nap instead. Being left on the hook. So I realized with the god damn it. The relationship that I've been in with a certain person that I was just kind of being left on her hook. Like, so when she needed attention or something else, she would come back to me, but like she never really wanted a relationship.
Friend zone.
And
basically,
no, it's not. Well, I wouldn't say it's friend zone because like when the person like wants attention, they'll be like, we'll say, I guess we could say friend zone with benefits, but
yeah, I was gonna
like,
say friend zone with benefits.
yeah,
They're the only time they show you any type of attention is when they want attention, or they want something from you. Any other time they're running off to whoever like treats them like shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've been in those kinds of relationships.
Like no bad karma to her, like, but
Nah,
I realized that
fuck them, fuck every one of them.
well, I realized like I was in that situation, and I was like, well, a lot of people get that, and that's kind of messed up to do to somebody. Like, why can't you just be open and honest, like, and be like,
Bro, it sucks like when you're in a situation like that where like you really care about a person and like you want to have like something more than a friendship with them, and like they lead you on, knowing that they're not gonna give that to you, and you like, give them shit, and every now and then, I don't know, you get like a fucking hug or something, or they give you some kind of fucking comment, oh, you're the best, or da da da, and all this other bullshit, and being friend zoned,
every once in a while.
being friend zoned, like, sucks, but being friend zoned with benefits like that really fucking sucks.
Like, it's one thing to be friends with somebody, but like, why can't you just be open and honest and say, yeah, we're not gonna work? Like,
it's like
I mean, I can use an example, but I don't want to make anything awkward.
It's like it's like if they have a boyfriend, right? Like if they have a boyfriend or girlfriend, because we don't want to be, what's that word? Prejudiced, misogynistic, whatever the fuck the term is. Yeah.
Producer, Double D. What's the correct term there?
I wasn't paying attention. Sorry, I was reading something. What now? I'm sorry.
You know what? I should have brought up the thing then. You know what? It's fine. Jesus.
No, I don't know.
I want
No,
to say misogynistic because I don't want to just be like, oh, it just happens to men kind of thing. It happens.
yeah.
It happens to chicks too. So basically, like it being friend zone with benefits is basically like they have a boyfriend already, right? A boyfriend or girlfriend, and they do
Or husband and wife.
Yeah. They do all the things with them, but they still come to you for sometimes like reassurance, or they want something or something like that. And they like lead you on with like fucking cute comments or messages or shit like that. And like it gets your hopes up, thinking that, hey, maybe there's something that's gonna, come out of this, but it never is.
Yeah. Like the example that I was using is the girl that I was talking to a little while ago. Like I really liked her, but I realized that she didn't want to have a relationship with me despite her saying that. Like,
Yeah.
it was more just she wanted my attention and money that I don't have.
Yeah. Like being used sucks.
Yeah, it really does.
Yeah. And
I feel like we're at a point in society that where we should be past doing shit like this. So like,
yeah, but
it's kinda-
there's always going to be assholes like that are just going to like use people for fucking money, and when they're having a shitty day or their boyfriend or girlfriend treat them like shit, they're going to come to you and be like, oh, I'm having such a bad day. Can you blah, 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 ABC 1, 2, 3. And,
yeah, true.
most of the people that are in that kind of situation are gullible as fuck and are like, oh, okay. Yeah, you just, send me
Calling me gullible.
pictures. It's happened to me too. It's happened to a lot of fucking people. Is it just about you?
You heard it here first. He just called his brother gullible.
I'm fucking gullible. What are you talking about?
Well, I'm the champion, so it doesn't matter.
Oh my god. Don't let it go to your head.
It already has.
Jesus Christ. But yeah, I think being left on the hook's pretty goddamn shitty, and it shouldn't happen, but unfortunately it does, because there's people in this world that like to use people just for their money or for what's that called? For like
clout.
Yeah. And it's not reciprocated.
Yeah.
Now, that's not to say, like, don't be weird about it. Like, if you know the person's not interested in a relationship, and you try to like turn it into like a friend zone with benefits type of thing, like, don't be weird about it. If you know they're not gonna, don't try to make things happen. Like,
yeah, if somebody says I'm not into you, or I'm like, I'd rather just be a friend, then
yeah.
If you can't accept that, like, don't be around them. Don't like
Be
try
a
to force it.
stalker.
Yeah. I mean, like, I feel like I need to get permission to mention this, but there was somebody that I was talking to, I don't know, it's months ago now, long time ago, it feels like. Granted, the last year feels like 7 years. But, like, she was open and honest at the end, and she's like, yeah, I'm not feeling this isn't gonna work, and now we're friends. And, like, I think that's what you had to do. Like, we have to be open and honest about shit like that.
Yeah, I mean, don't lead somebody on.
Yeah.
Like, that's one of the shittiest things you could do because, like, some people's like mental state probably can't handle that the best, you know.
Very true.
Yeah.
Double D, you got anything on this topic?
I do not.
You do not. Okay. Got anything you want to say?
What's on your mind, ma'am?
Yeah.
Nothing. I'm good.
Yeah. Yeah, having a good day. Just hanging out.
Yep.
Hanging
I'm
out
just hanging out.
with
Mhm.
with cuddles.
With the cuddles.
Yeah. Well, hey,
Mhm.
Hanging out
you're
with the cuddles
doing
out.
you're doing a great job.
Oh, well, thanks.
You are the amazing.
Just the amazing.
Yes, you're the amazing.
The amazing. Amazing what?
Just everything. I don't
Yeah,
have to
know I'm
explain
not getting the
myself.
terminology. I know I'm not going to get my terminology right here, but I feel like it's one of those things where like you stop with a preposition or something, and like you need to have like the finisher of the sentence.
I wasn't very good at English.
I wasn't either because I don't think that's a preposition, but like I have
Preposition,
multiple
is that
ideas
like
for
a
these.
thing that prostitutes do?
I have no fucking idea. That'd be a double D question, but she
Wow, did you just call Double D a prostitute?
Oh my god.
Wow!
Pardon me?
You out here giving prepositions, woman?
No. I'll probably get preposition to put my clothes back the fuck on.
That's not what a preposition is.
I know. I'm being an asshole.
And for the record, no, you wouldn't.
Oh my god, shut up.
I would. And I can say that because I have been.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, I myself have told you to put your fucking clothes back on.
No, you no. Wait, yes.
Yes,
have.
I
Yes,
have.
you have. Yes,
Wait,
you have.
hold up, rewind.
You did too. You did too. Because I posted. I don't remember what made me do it, but I posted a picture of my nipples.
Oh, your pepperoni nipples?
Yeah, I don't remember why I did it. It was for a joke.
Yeah.
I remember that now. I had forgotten about that.
Yeah.
But no, like I've had people like I went and where was it? I did something when I was drunk, like back in my college years. And I
You
had
do
somebody
things when you're sober, so I'm scared to know what the fuck you did when you're drunk.
bad things. That's why I'm a recovering alcoholic.
Oh, yeah, let's not go there. Okay, thank you.
So
Bye.
I went. I only remember a little bit of the day. It was towards the end where I'm finally like, yeah, I got to stop. And I went. They were playing music, and I took off my shirt and threw it on the ground, and just was like standing there doing something. And somebody's like, "Here, I'll give you $5 to put your shirt back on."
Oh shit.
Wow.
I took it. It was $5. It was $5.
Oh, you showed me the
back
bill.
then. That bought a whole other drink, so I was down for it.
Right. Back
But
in
no,
the day.
I was an awful person when. Well, I am an awful person when I drink. That's why I don't drink anymore.
Facts.
And I
Same.
make really, really dumb decisions that would make Jackass look like kindergarten play, like jumping off a third-story building onto a mattress for fun.
I don't think kindergarten plays a very nice phrase. Like, I don't know why. It just makes me think of bad things.
Well, like I'm just like them on
What
like
the
the
hell?
playground. Like what?
Oh, yeah. Well, sorry.
I-
My brain is fucked. Okay. I think of weird shit. So you said kindergarten play, and my brain.
Emotional damage.
Stop talking, Jason. You're making it worse.
Yeah, just
moving on. Have you? This is not on the topic, but have you ever done something so stupid in the morning and you look at it later on the day and you're like, "Why the hell did I do that?"
yes, more times. Than
I
can count.
did that this morning. I went to go make myself a cup of coffee, and I
that
thought I
sounds good.
was pulling out my Keurig maker, which is in a cabinet because I don't have a lot of counter space. So I
No,
thought
she
I
does
pulled it
not.
out. So no, I don't at all. So I thought I pulled it out, brought it over to where it needed to be, plugged it in. I looked down, it's a fucking can opener. It's like, the hell am I gonna make coffee with this? So I had to go get the right thing, and I'm like, oh, because I'm thinking, why isn't this thing opening? I'm like, bitch, it's a can opener.
I did something today with that too. I went to one of my accounts. I won't name it because we're like gonna put this online. But like I went to one of my accounts. It's the big account that I tell you guys about.
It's called emotional damage. Okay.
Yeah, sure, we'll go with that.
I don't have an answer for that. No, Alexa, shut up.
Have an answer for what? I don't understand that.
Alexa, go fuck yourself.
Anyway, so I went to the account. I did the whole
Sorry, I
place,
don't understand that.
and I had a nosebleed right at the end as I was getting in the van to leave, and I had my water jugs and I took them and
Hey,
I
get
put
your
them
hand
on
out of the bag of farts. I see that.
I put them on the side where like you turn off the water,
Mhm.
and I was like, all right, I'll come back and get those. Well, I didn't go back and get those. I went, stopped my nosebleed, washed my hands, jumped in the van, and drove off.
Oh.
So I had to go back. After 2 accounts later, when I realized it, I had to go back, turn the water off, make the hose go up into the holder thing, and get my freaking water things.
Wow.
It's like, what the hell was I thinking?
Could you imagine the poor fool that goes out there? Now, what the fuck is this? And you'll
Mhm.
see it by a hose. So then they're going to be thinking blood with the hose. Oh my God, where the hell was this hose?
Well, the people there know me really well, so they probably call me and be like, what the hell happened?
Do you know you left your bloody tissues on the hose over here?
It's bad because like the first time I went to that account, I made sure they remembered me by accident as I was going and pruning flowers because we had just planted the
Is that where you cut
entirety.
your finger?
Yeah, I sliced it really bad. I think I showed y'all pictures of it. It was really bad. And like I go in, I'm like, do you guys have a bandage or anything? And like apparently they have a nurse on staff, so then she comes out and like she takes care of it and cleans it up, and like there's blood everywhere. And I'm like, well, do you guys have something I can wipe it down with? Like clean up? Like, no, we'll take care of it. I'm like, are you sure? And it's like, yeah, we'll take care of it. And from that day, they know me as the
I'm just
bloody
going to
guy.
play in your blood, my pretty.
Bro, that is the worst thing, like getting cut.
Mm.
Like, y'all
I
know.
can't imagine
y'all
for
know.
you.
Oh my God.
It's like you're a chef. Like
Yeah. And those knives are sharp as fuck.
You've
You're
only cut yourself about how many times?
50 million.
once a week at least.
Yeah, at least once a week. But
And burned yourself.
I've
on
been really
something.
fucking lucky not to have to go get stitches.
You better knock on wood or something. Don't change that.
That was me, but
Um,
don't they have a
can you not
saying though
sew?
that if a chef, like if you don't cut your finger once a week, that it's like a bad thing?
yeah, if you're not getting hurt some type of way, then you're not doing your job.
I know that like restaurants have the one where if you don't break a plate a day, it's a bad day.
Also, if
So-
you come home and your work uniform's not dirty, you're not doing your job.
Yeah.
But yeah, getting cut with those sharp ass knives are like
Hold on, we got Panda going somewhere.
fucking
I can still hear.
like at first you don't notice it, but then like that fucking feeling of the knife going through like your finger or whatever was like weird. But also you're like, fuck me, and then you're bleeding everywhere, and yeah, it's good stuff.
There we go.
I think the worst cut I ever got was I don't know if y'all have ever seen a tomato slicer for like restaurants.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like this cutting board with legs, and then it's got like this one
Yeah, you go like this, don't you? Over the top of it?
well, no, you put a tomato in this thing and then you slide it and it goes into the blades and comes out the other side.
Yeah.
Well, I wasn't paying attention and I had my hands sitting like this
Uh-oh.
and a fucking like, I don't know. I was picking it up, and I picked it up the wrong way, and the slider came down and hit my fingers.
Ouch.
And so, like, the front of my fingers had, like, cuts all over them. And I was just like, they weren't deep enough for stitches. But for some reason, when I get cut, I bleed like a stuck fucking pig. So.
You ever had your iron checked on that, by the way?
No. I haven't seen it. Don't ask me the last time I seen a doctor. I don't know.
Well, you could.
When was the last time you seen a doctor, Jason?
Yeah, when I was a teenager.
Yeah, your iron count could be low if it's having like shooting across the room, like you.
Well, it's not shooting across the room, but it's just like it's a steady fucking flow of bleed.
It's not projectile bleeding. It's
Yeah,
not like
it's
it
not
was an
projectile
artery.
bleeding, but it's like a steady flow, you know.
Yeah.
But
A
like
steady flow.
Yeah, it was like all over. Like I was sitting there at the trash can, just couldn't stop the bleeding or anything, and yeah, it sucks.
I
But
just realized we probably should have put a content warning right before we started talking about this.
content warning stuff. You're welcome.
I'll add it in post.
Yeah, it'll be all right. But yeah, getting cut's no fun. Getting hurt in general is no fun.
When I was I think 2021, I think that's when it was. It might have been 1920. It's when I lived in Jacksonville, North Carolina. I worked for.
You was alive in 1920?
What?
You said 1920.
19 or 20 years old.
Oh.
Anyway, I was working in Jacksonville, North Carolina, which if a lot of people don't know, it's really just a town that's there for the military base. But I worked for a company called Kitchen Lighting and Design Company, and it was a good job. I worked in like delivering the cabinets and countertops.
I think I've actually heard of that place.
You might have, but the one I worked at, I believe, is closed now. That's the only reason I even mentioned it.
Yeah.
But anyway, like I worked there, and sometimes I would go over and help them make the countertops. And I remember one time I went over, like we didn't have anything to deliver. It was a slow time, so we went over and made some countertops, and they have these little staple guns that are on.
Oh.
What is it? Not propane. It's
CO2.
Yeah, they're on the air. Like
They're air powered.
Yeah. And so like we wouldn't like get up next to each other and like shoot, but like we would shoot across the room, like mess with each other. And I remember one time it got stuck in my leg. I was wearing shorts, and we weren't supposed to wear shorts, but it was a slow day, so I didn't think I needed to worry about it. And when I pulled the damn staple out of my leg, I literally had blood shoot across the entirety of this warehouse that we were in, which was like, I don't know, the size of maybe like a Walmart parking lot. It was really big. And I was like, well, that's not good. And they all looked at me as like, you need to go to the doctor now. And so I went to the doctor and found out that I had really low iron. And apparently when you have low iron, it has trouble clotting.
Yeah.
And it will just be
It makes you anemic.
Mm-hmm. I'll never forget it though. It was a lot of fun until I got hurt.
It's all fun and games, so somebody shoots their eye out.
Right.
We all had protective eyeglasses on. We were supposed to be in jeans or like heavier pants, but it was a slow day, and I was like, well,
I think
I was in such good shape.
the worst injury I ever had related to that was when I haven't had a knife go through this part of my hand, and it went like all the way up into like the middle, like right here. Yeah, there was like a little bit of the blade and the handle sticking out, and
Delicious.
I held it up like I didn't feel it. My hand, because my hands, like I don't have really good feeling in my hands because of my carpal tunnel and stuff. So
Yeah.
like it went in my hand. I felt the initial pressure of the knife going in, and then it just went. My hand just went numb, and I was like, "Oh, hey, I think this is bad." And people are just looking at me like, doctor, now go.
I
Thankfully,
had that.
Thankfully, it was like one of those little serrated steak knives. Somebody had fucking stuck it in the dish drainer wrong. Because they have like these things where some restaurants have these things where you like sort out the utensils and stuff.
Yeah.
And I went to put like a fork in, and
Suck it knife up.
they stuck the knife upwards, and I ended up having that knife go through my fucking hand. And I was just like, oh yeah, that's not good.
I hope the person got fired for it, or at least in trouble.
We don't know who did it. The funny part was when I pulled the knife out myself. They're just like, why did you do that? Oh, fuck.
I have one that like it wasn't anywhere near that bad, but like this section between your thumb and I go to say what's the
Index
finger? Right
finger?
here? Index finger. I couldn't. But this section here, I don't know what I was doing, but one day I cut it with scissors. This whole section here, and I went like you could see the muscles like in my hand.
Oh yeah.
I could see in it, and like it's hollow, and empty. So we went to the hospital, and I was there for 8 hours, sitting in a hospital room. And this is not counting like sitting in the waiting room. I was literally in the room for 8 hours, never saw a soul, except for the person who put me in the room. So I left, and I let it heal by itself because I was so pissed. But like that's the closest I've got to that, and this was painful as hell.
Oh,
I
yeah.
can't imagine how painful having like all the way through your hand.
It wasn't too bad. Yeah, because
Like,
I
you're lucky
mean,
you didn't hit the
my
muscles and shit.
I mean, I'm pretty sure it did. Like somehow I made it past. Like it didn't hit bone at all.
Well, that's good.
But I missed all my major veinies and stuff, and just it went through my muscles. I still have a little bit of a scar there. Like you can feel it when you touch my hand. It's good stuff.
My hands are hurting.
But on that note, I need to tinkle, so I'll be right.
You need to tinkle
Yeah, I need to use
in the middle of the show
Yeah,
again.
yeah. Sorry, man. You know what? I'm old. Suck my ass.
Just keep a bucket underneath your desk.
Just start wearing diapers. You'll be fine. Jeez.
And he disappears.
We're left with a brick.
With a piece of shit on it from his collar.
Yeah. That's for some reason this bed's coming through.
That's not his bed. That's his chair with the coat.
Oh, is it? It's weird to think back now that I started thinking about my hand. My hand hurts.
Right.
But I had no idea. Like this area is actually like hollow. Like it's just skin. Like when you look at it, you feel like there's muscle there or something, but like literally there's just thick skin.
Right.
I had no idea. And I took anatomy. Like I didn't do well in it, but
He didn't wash his hands. That was a quick pee.
I'm back.
Did you
And
wash your
apparently you
hands?
didn't wash your hands because that was too fast.
Yeah, I did.
Your hands look pretty dry, bud.
You look dry. Shut up.
I can
Trust
tell
me,
by
I
his
don't.
eyes went back and forth, so I know he's not telling me the truth.
I washed my hands.
Liar.
Let's see them. Let's see your hands.
They're dry.
there's no water
I
on
washed
that.
my hands. Oh my god. Because you dry your hands off, you dingus.
I mean, I sit down, so I don't have to worry about that. I don't touch anything. I don't
Oh,
have to
Lordy
wash my-
Jesus.
Jesus Christ. Anyway, next topic.
No, how is that a Jesus Christ thing? Like, we're just talking about like how somebody uses the restroom. Like, how is that? Why is that such a faux pas? This isn't a topic, but now it's gonna be one. Why is that such a faux pas thing? Like,
I guess we just
everybody
moved up
goes
what
to the
Panda's
bathroom.
pondering a little bit.
I don't want to know what the fuck you're doing while you're in the bathroom.
Well, like, no, everybody goes to the bathroom. everybody. So it's not
Okay.
like you're sitting there saying like details, but just saying like, I'm sitting down and not making brown. Like, why is that such a?
I don't need to know what you're
That's
doing.
a song and that's a
in-
reference to a Tim and Eric song. Like I don't see why that's such a faux pas thing.
I don't want to talk about your bathroom escapades. That's why.
How is it a bathroom escapade? It's just talking about a natural human body function.
Right, but I don't want to talk about you going to the fucking bathroom. And how the fuck does that subject come up? Hey, did you take a shit today? Well, like, what the fuck?
Actually, no, I haven't. Okay, should we talk about how it looks like you're about to do stand-up comedy?
Should we talk about the next topic? You
I mean,
fuckface?
we could. It's there. Unless you have to go to the bathroom again.
Oh my god. I'm gonna hurt you. Next topic.
No, you can introduce it.
I don't even know. Okay, so apparently the next topic is about the sex worker social media shutout. If you care to elaborate, sir.
I do. I thought maybe you could put some like effort and energy into reading it off. Make it like
I mean,
a WWE announcer.
What?
Like entering
No.
the ring. We've got. I don't know. You do it. You
It's your topic. You describe it.
Okay, I'll describe it, but like, give me a WWE entrance for the.
I'm not giving you a WWE entrance, sir.
Come on, just make it fun.
Here's Panda talking about stuff. Enjoy. There. Can you do the topic?
What are you doing, step bro?
That's not the one I wanted to play. I don't remember my hotkeys. But okay. So recently, I've noticed, especially in the, well, I guess we'll say fetish and kink community, that a lot of people, sex workers, have been getting deplatformed and pretty much silenced from like Instagram and Twitter and TikTok because they keep cracking down on sex workers. And so I looked into it, and a lot of sex workers feel like they're actively being targeted and silenced because they're not the like what's the word?
They're not able to post their shit on sites that they shouldn't be posting their shit on.
What's wrong? Wait, okay. Before we get to that, I gotta. No, I'll respond to you. I'm trying to figure out what word I wanted to say. I don't remember. But what's wrong with them posting?
They feel
on
like
Twitter?
they're being singled out.
Yeah. But what do you mean sites are not supposed to be posting on? What's Twitter has more.
Do you want an
pornography on
example?
it than
Do you want an example?
we're not
I have
talking about Twitch.
I have the perfect. It's the same concept, is it not?
No, it's not.
So
Because
okay.
Twitch is-
So you're telling me no. Hear me
Stop
out.
talking. I've already stopped.
So
talking.
so you're telling me, so you're telling me Twitter, right? Twitter, and Instagram and Facebook and all these other social media sites that aren't porn related or any type of sexual related because they always have had a thing like, I'm not saying they post nudes, but anything
Twitter has not, but
anything
others have.
over sexualized usually gets taken down. And
Correct.
they're upset about that?
Yeah, because they'll go on there and they're not posting like, well, on Twitter you can. Twitter you're allowed to post. It depends, but there's a lot of pornography on Twitter. That's one of the bigger issues that people fight about on there.
Yeah.
But like, we'll use TikTok and Instagram for example. A lot of the kink community have like gotten their accounts banned just because they mention kink. They don't show anything, but they mention it. Just like with my old TikTok account, I was a tink educator. I was a tink educator. That's awful. Kink educator on TikTok for the longest time, and then I started getting a bunch of followers, and all of a sudden my account got banned. I never got a reason. I never had strikes against me. No reason.
Probably
And
because
like
there's
that's happening to a lot of people.
because
And
we live in a world where religion and all these other things are fucking prudes, and anything that depicts sex or anything like that gets fucking reported.
true, it really does. And if you're not in the Christian realm, I guess you could
I mean,
say,
it's not just religion, but it's also people that just don't like seeing that type of shit on their fucking feed, I guess. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, there's no reason they can't just block it. Like, you can block terms. Like on TikTok.
Okay.
Okay, so I want to use the example of TikTok specifically because TikTok, and this is the reason I keep trying to get Double D to get on it. TikTok is generated by what you like. So everybody's For You page, unless like you're into similar things, it's completely different.
Yeah.
So like there's so many sides of like TikTok. There's mental health, there's kink, there's crafting, there's witch talk, there's like so many different things, and there's something for everybody. So if you don't like it, you just hit not interested and move on. And like I don't see why people can't just do that, like, because you can do that on every social thing. You can be like, yeah, I'm not interested. Okay, maybe not. I thought I was gonna sneeze. Where was I?
If they're not interested in the TikTok.
Yeah, if they're not, say for TikTok, if you're not interested in it, just hit not interested and move on.
Well,
like
you also,
but if it's on your For You page and it's like you're not like a brand new user, and that means it's around something that it thinks you're going to enjoy, and it's generated that content list specifically for you.
Yeah. Well, like I was saying, you also got to think there's most of the reason I would only assume that this is happening is because like there's Karens and other people of that nature that see something that's posted, like a fucking, you know, the thirst traps or fucking people in bikinis or half naked or what the fuck ever on whatever social media site, and they're like, oh well, instead of hitting not interested, they're just gonna fucking report that person because they don't like it.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean, TikTok, it's a weird situation though, because like they'll sit there and report that stuff all day.
Yeah, but they won't report
TikTok
like
will
fucking
allow,
somebody getting shot or whatever.
yeah, or like they allow like 13-year-olds half naked dancing, and you try to report that and say this is inappropriate, I won't do a damn thing. But if you try to talk about kink, you get flagged for it.
Yeah, so talking about it and then actually showing it are two completely different things. Like,
yeah, most
I'm okay with people, like, I'm okay with, like, you know, being on TikTok or Twitter or whatever, and people are talking about it.
Yeah, you can't,
right?
You don't show, like,
but
you
like,
show, like,
you
a
know,
toy or a rope, but you don't,
right?
You don't,
but like, you know, people going on there and like showing that stuff, or like fucking twerking or dancing half naked or whatever. I don't fucking want to see that shit. Like,
yeah, so you just hit not interested.
Yet again, that's what fucking OnlyFans and fucking Pornhub and all these other fucking other websites are for. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Case in point,
I get it.
Fucking Twitch.
Well, see, like, I feel like the Twitch situation is different, even though it isn't. It is because of the fact that it started.
But they have the same. They have the same guidelines, though.
Well, sort of, yeah. But like specifically, it started as a gaming and sharing your content creation with people.
Yeah.
Well, no, well, I think JTV was like you could watch.
Well, I mean,
TV
that's
together,
TikTok
but-
too. It's content creation.
Yeah.
Granted,
well, TikTok started
it's
as Musically,
yeah.
which was originally people just lip syncing to music,
But I mean, I don't know. Like, if you're a sex worker and you're worried about your social media shit being taken down, then don't post over sexualized shit on social media.
a lot of them don't. That's the thing. Like they'll talk about like what they're doing, but like they don't sit there and
Yeah.
like, they'll have a link to their website.
If
where
they're
you can
talking,
see-
yeah, if they're talking about it, I could give two fucks. That's fine.
Yeah,
But
like-
don't post like over sexualized stuff. You know.
yeah, a lot of them don't like. There's thirst trap type, but
I'm not saying I'm a fucking prude, but there's a time and a place for it, and it's like, you know, like kids get on that. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, but it's not our job to parent your child. You should be paying attention to what your child's looking at.
Yeah, but you can't be around your fucking kid all fucking day.
True, but like, see, like I get that. Yes, I 100%.
Unfortunately, kids have
But-
phones that they have
Yes.
themselves that fucking.
But you can set up parental guidelines that they can't get onto stuff.
Yeah, man, you know how many people don't fucking do that shit.
Yeah, and that's on the parent.
Plus, you
Not
got to
on
think
us.
there's other kids that have phones that don't have parental fucking guidelines that show other kids, and then those kids are like, "Oh, hey, look what I saw today," and then they show them a fucking TikTok or something, and it's like a half naked woman or a half naked man, fucking
No, I get that, but
thirst
like I said,
trapping, and
it's
you know,
if I'm sitting there and trying to educate people on, consent and the correct way to use something and just talking about it, it's not my job to parent your child. and make
right?
sure that
I'm
your
not
child-
talking about
No,
talking about
yeah.
it.
No, yeah, 100%, I know. But like people are expecting them to parent the child even though that's not my job. That's
Right.
in this situation, that'd be your job. Like not you specifically, but you know what I mean.
Right. Yeah,
And, like,
no.
that's one of the biggest issues right now is like parents aren't going and putting in the effort. They're just like, oh, here's a screen, and then getting upset because their kid finds something that they wouldn't think is appropriate. Well, then you should have put on parental guidelines. You should have set up like that they're a certain age account. Like,
Yeah.
that's on you, not the content creator.
Yeah.
Like
Some
there's
people
restriction.
are smart like that, and just like, you know, whenever their kid does find it, they just fucking report it.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I'm all for, you know, content creators making their content and, you know, sex workers getting their stuff out. But, like, you know, if you're going to talk about it on Twitter or TikTok or whatever, that's fine. You know, do your thing. But if you're going to be half naked showing thirst traps and shit like that, go to fucking OnlyFans. Go to Pornhub. Go fucking do it where it's fucking appropriate.
I mean, I like thirst traps.
You know what the fuck I mean.
I love watching my lovely, goth girls in fishnets.
Are you done?
Just picturing nice.
Oh my
girls in
God.
fishnets.
Anyway,
Dating who?
but you get what I mean.
I get what you mean. Double D.
Yep.
Nothing.
Nothing.
at all.
Nope.
It's okay. Yeah, I just think there's a time and a place for everything. If you're upset about your content getting fucking removed or you getting banned or whatever, maybe you should think about the content you're putting out. Especially if you're a sex worker. Because not everybody is going to just click not interested. You know?
Yeah, but that's on them, in my opinion.
Well, yeah, but you also have to think about the content that you're putting out. And if it's going to be appropriate.
I suppose, yeah.
I mean, that's just basic facts. Don't put out some scantily clad bullshit that you know is gonna get fucking reported by some Karen. You know?
Yeah.
Be smart about it.
I can get your point. Yeah.
Anyway, that's a good topic.
What are you gonna have to tinkle again? Is that what you're about to say?
No, I'm saying that's a good topic. That was nice.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear you say that part. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I kind of wish Chris had been able to be here this week. I think he would have had a lot to say on that topic. I could be wrong, but
They had to go do things. It's okay.
yeah. I might bring it up when he's around next time.
Yeah.
Get his take on it.
Yeah.
Because he is the butt man for a reason.
Yeah. So, what's next?
Well, that brings us to a game, and I just realized I didn't plan a game.
We
We'll
don't.
just skip it. I guess keep on going.
Why do you hate the game so much?
Well, there's only 3 of us this time, so we can skip the game. But
Yeah, I think the games are better when there's like 4 of us.
Yeah, I mean, I guess. I don't know. I have fun with it.
Yeah. Maybe we'll try to think of some simpler games to do when there's only 3 of us.
Sure.
Stick a pin in it.
wait a minute.
Stick a pin in it. Let's see. Do I have a?
Don't think you do. Close
We'll
enough.
say that was it. Yeah, that was Cupid's arrow. It's like, no, I don't
That's
think I
close
have
enough,
a-
I suppose.
Oh wait, here we
Nice.
go. No, that's not what I thought it was.
That is
that is
not a
very
pin,
suspenseful. That's what that is. Okay, yeah. There's like 27 pins in it now. We'll just go with it.
All right, I'm gonna go upstairs now.
Well, hey, that's a good segue because while you're going upstairs, I gotta go downstairs.
Yeah, you gotta go downstairs.
Yeah, because it's time.
We gotta check the dungeon.
Yes.
You
Did
ever gonna let that poor?
You ever
poor
gonna let a
person
poor
out?
woman go? Like,
Yeah. Like,
Who said it's a woman? What if
I don't
it's a
know. It
man?
has a fucking cover over it. I don't know.
How dare you assume it's gender?
Yeah, I know. Fuck me. Sorry.
I'll be back.
Oh my god, the sheet's moving! Shut up! I'm going back upstairs!
wait, hold on. I don't. There you go.
Sorry, I had the late start!
Oh god.
Oh shit, I fell! Sorry!
What
Sorry.
was that? That is just.
Oh man. Check yourself.
Who left this banana peel up here?
I don't think that's a banana peel.
Ew! Okay, I'm gonna run to the bathroom now. See you later.
So, couple things today in the dungeon. First of all, rest in peace to Scott Hall. I think it was yesterday, day before yesterday, he passed away.
Yeah.
Yeah, was supposed to be having regular hip surgery, is what it said. Ended up having 3 heart attacks and was put on life support. But yeah, awesome wrestler. Like he had
Legend.
he had his personal demons, but he was able to get out of them. But yeah, rest in peace, Scott Hall. Can't wait to see what WWE and AEW and all them are gonna do, tribute wise. Yeah, it's been all over Twitter and TikTok and everything else, Facebook, everywhere that I've been looking. On the other note, I watched the new Batman movie. And it was really, really good. I highly fucking recommend watching it if you get the chance. Like, it's like, you remember how dark like Christian Bale's Batman movies were?
Yeah, I like those.
It's a
Those are
lot
really good.
darker.
All right.
So it takes place 2 years after Bruce Wayne becomes Batman. So he's been Batman for 2 years. So he's still in the early stages. And like, if you remember in the comics, when he started being Batman was when he was more aggressive, more dark and edgy, you know?
Yeah.
Like
Did
he
kill
would
people then? I think it was, or maybe it was the other way.
not intentionally, but yes, people died.
Yeah.
But he still had the thing of, you know, no guns, but he was still like, he was beating motherfuckers half to death and stopping right there at the edge, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But this movie was a whole lot darker, and I think they did an awesome job. I think Robert Pattinson did a great job as a younger Batman. And I mean, I know there's a lot of like memes going out about him and
No, they do that with everything.
the whole Twilight thing and him finally becoming a bat and fucking vampires and all that bullshit. But like, seriously, before you judge it, like, go watch the fucking movie.
I want to see it. I haven't had a chance to
Like,
watch it.
I think the coolest thing they did, so you know who Colin Farrell is?
Mhm.
They had him play Penguin,
Oh, cool.
and you can't fucking tell it's Colin Farrell.
Really?
Like, the way they did the makeup and everything.
Mhm.
Like, if you go look up a picture of the Penguin from the new Batman movie, looks nothing like Colin Farrell. And he does that like gritty Jersey town accent so fucking good. And they have
Give me an example. What do you mean?
like kind of like sort of Boston-y, New Jersey-ish.
Yeah, give me an example.
Like, I can't give you a fucking example. I don't know.
Just try.
Quit trying to get me to do shit.
I'm just trying to get you to do the accent. What is it?
No, I can't fucking do it. I'd have to listen to it again.
Wow.
But fuck, I can't remember his name. So you remember the Transformers movie that Shia LaBeouf
Michael
was
Bay.
in?
Yeah, Michael Bay made them.
You remember the dude that oh man. You remember the people that were trying to get Shia LaBeouf? Like the authorities. It wasn't the FBI. They had a different name.
I know who you're talking about, but I don't.
Anyway, the guy from that movie plays Carmine Falcone. And, like, you wouldn't think he'd have done a good job, because usually when I see him, I think of, like, comedy actors and stuff like that.
Right.
But he did a really good job as Carmine Falcone. And the guy that had played Commissioner Gordon did really good. Like, the everything was pretty cool. I was kind of on the fence about Riddler at first, because whenever I think of Riddler, I think of, like, the cartoons and stuff. But
Yeah.
I like how they did, like, they put it into sort of a, because you know how they try to make it like real world as possible, even though it's still, you know, from a comic.
Yeah.
But I like how they did Riddler in this movie. But yeah, I suggest going to see Batman. Like, you know, 7, 8 out of 10. Nice, it's good. But that's all I got.
I want to see it as well.
Yeah, it's really fucking good.
I'm sorry if you're hearing a lot of movement. I'm having really self-conscious moment right now, so I keep moving, trying to make that stop.
Stop it.
because I'm just seeing my neck double chin, and it's just driving me nuts.
It's okay, mine's hiding.
Yeah, you got a beard. This is the best I get, and it's really not nothing.
The best a man can get.
Other than this, like,
You look
guys won't be
fine.
able to see
Fucking
it.
stop it.
You guys won't be able to see it in the thing, but like my camera makes this spot on my face like super red. But like there's hair there because like I get this weird hair right here.
It's called a
Like, just
soul
strands
patch.
Yeah, like I get, but it doesn't do a patch. It's just literally 2 hairs, Homer Simpson style, 2 hairs straight down.
Maybe, bro, they make
And-
they make stuff that helps you grow a beard. You know that, right?
Yeah.
They make like what's it called? Ointments and stuff that you can
Yeah.
that'll help you grow a beard. Maybe, I don't know, give that a shot.
Well,
Like
I'm poor. I haven't had the
beard
money to
oil
get
or
it.
something.
I want to. I just haven't had the money. But no, like the reason I'm saying it is because like it makes it look like there's a big red
Yeah.
spot here. It's driving me crazy, as I know there's not. Like there's
where is
literally
it?
nothing here.
Where is it? You see that?
Yeah.
I fucking hate that. For those of you listening, I have like this bald patch.
Yeah. I have it.
It's
When
great.
It grows in. It'll be right here.
It's good stuff.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's bugging me, and I keep seeing it in the camera. It's driving me crazy.
It's okay. It's all right. So yeah.
But
moving on, I guess.
I think we should have Double D introduce this segment.
You want to introduce it? Double D? Hello?
D of Double?
Did she die?
Oh no.
Double D!
I think she's dead.
What the fuck was that?
What? I was
How is-
peeing. I was peeing. What?
Oh,
How
we
is
didn't
that
know.
meeting? that does not fit the description of the.
I do not, and a question. God damn it! No.
It's too late. You already got it. You just.
I gotta. Oh, hold on.
You were happy and excited about this, so I figured you would want to.
I'm not the one who put that there. Jason did.
Yeah, but you messaged me about it.
Fine. There's a daylight savings time bill being passed. There, go.
I give up.
Yeah, so anyway, like I don't know how many I don't know how many people are going to be excited. I mean, I'm pretty excited about
a
it.
bunch of people are excited. For those who don't know, which I actually don't know how most people wouldn't. It's been everywhere. Everybody's talking about it. The Senate just passed a bill that'll make not double, daylight savings time permanent, starting November 2023. So we won't have to do this back an hour, forward an hour stuff.
Yeah. Which
And, like-
originally was made for farmers.
Yes.
So they would have extra hours for daylight so they could farm and shit. But like, I mean,
Now there's no reason to. With the technology we have now, they don't need that.
yeah.
And like I have been for years, I have said we need to get rid of it.
Right?
Like for many, many years, I've been all for it. And while I'm happy about them passing it, and I'm pretty sure it'll pass the House and go on, like I'm not really that happy or care that much about it because, like, great, you passed a bill, but I want universal health care. I want them to work on getting like minimum wage like raised. I want them to pass a bill to stop all these damn gas companies from gouging us at the pumps. Like, I want something that really matters, and to me, I don't feel like this is something that matters.
Well, you realize all those bills would consist of them not getting money from us. So that's probably one of the main reasons they don't do anything about that shit.
Well, I mean, they've been working on it, but the problem is Mitch McConnell, Bitch McConnell, really. The second Trump lost, he said it verbatim. He's not going to let stuff pass, and he hasn't been. It just sits on his desk. Even when Trump was in office, shit would come in, and he would just literally put it on his desk, and it'd get lost there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm happy because it was like the first bipartisan. Almost every single person agreed. Only 3 people disagreed with it. And that hasn't happened in many, many years.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a great thing. But when
they could be using their shit for more important shit.
Yeah, I'm thankful, but it's time they get on more important things that common sense gun laws and again,
maybe the fact that we are literally on the brink of a fucking war.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this. Since I was a child, I have heard that when Democrats or liberals say anything about guns, people immediately jump to thinking that they're coming for their guns. But that hasn't happened and won't happen because nobody wants the guns. We just want common sense laws. So people aren't getting murdered every single day, because going to school shouldn't be a death sentence for children. Work on that, not making sure daylight saving times goes away.
I got news for you. You can implement as many gun laws as you want. If a guy or a girl or anybody wants a gun, really wants a gun, there's always some fucking loophole to where they can get one.
Oh yeah, 100%, definitely. But if they put in the common sense laws,
you can
making sure that certain people can't legally get a gun, then
they already have that now.
No, they not really, because a lot of the people that have gone up and shot up schools, with AKs, have been legally purchased weapons. Some states do have laws and regulations where they do background checks, but some states don't. I know if you go into Texas, you can there's banks that you sign up for a bank account and you get a gun with it.
Right.
That's not a meme. That's legit stuff that happens. I remember when I was a kid, I could go down to one of the banks in North Carolina and I could have got a 22 with it. It's changed since then. I don't know what their current laws are, because I'm now in South Carolina and I didn't live there. But it's too easy in the United States to get one, and we need to make sure that we're putting in laws in place that make it harder for people who shouldn't have a gun to get one. That's what I'm saying. If they really, really want a gun, there's a way to get it. They can find a way. But
what would you suggest more that they do?
I feel like every single state needs to have the background check to make sure that, if this person has violent charges, they don't get a gun.
Right.
I don't know how to say this without
So here's
a mental check, kind of I don't know how to say
a
it.
Psych eval.
Yeah, not a full on psych eval, but
it's basically the same thing.
I know in South Carolina, because I've looked into getting a pistol permit for a security job. I know that here, if the person selling the gun doesn't feel comfortable with something and they feel like this person might be a little off, they won't sell it to them.
Right.
But there's I know in North Carolina, they don't care. They'll just sell it to you.
Yeah.
Texas, they'll just sell it to you. And I feel like there should be a thing where it says, okay, a national database of saying, okay, Bob came into this store and we denied him and here's why. So you can look that up instead of just does this person have a criminal record?
Right.
There should be a way to see that information for everybody so that they aren't just selling guns to random people, or
Yeah.
like,
well, it's also
if somebody is on like, I remember I think it was the Virginia Tech shooting happened many years ago, which I remember I watched live. Which this is off topic, but our generation has watched so many things live, like as it happened,
a
and seen
lot
so
of
much
shit.
we probably shouldn't have, and it's crazy. And everybody wonders why our generation is so like mentally fucked up, and it's because we've seen so much shit. But for that kid, well, I think he was an adult by that time. He had past history with reports to the FBI, the police, like all these things. If the gun owner of the store or the store owner had been able to look that up, he would have been able to say, "Oh yeah, I'm not selling this guy a gun." And like
Right.
that should be like a federal database so that people can see, like, maybe not like in full detail, but to see that, like, yeah, this guy, don't sell to him.
So
'Cause-
when it comes to like the mental health side of things, that's usually done by like hospitals and shit, and they have a confidentiality policy.
yeah, I know.
You
'cause
know,
I've
they,
been
unless
I've been in the padded cells.
yeah, unless it's something that needs to be reported to the authorities, they're not gonna disclose it because
Yeah, I get
it's the
that.
whole patient doctor confidentiality thing. It's
HIPAA.
Yeah, it's HIPAA. So
Unlike what
it's
some
gonna
people
be
think that's what it is.
unless because it comes down, like, we have all these federal gun laws, but it also comes down to the individual state laws.
Yeah.
So unless the federal government says, hey, every state has to fucking do this, every state has to do a background check, every state has to, if they change the HIPAA law to where if somebody's buying a gun, you can check out their mental health records or psych eval records or whatever. Usually what the background check does is your criminal history, which is anything that's been recorded by
The police. FBI.
Law enforcement.
Yeah.
That's not always going to include, a psych eval or your mental health. And a lot of people, it's easy for a lot of people with mental health issues to make it seem like they don't have mental health issues, So that's why it's so easy for them to go to a gun store or go to somebody that's selling a gun, and they could best pass a background check with flying colors and get the gun, and then go fucking use it to do whatever the fuck they plan on doing.
Yeah, that's why I'm all for it, like a federal set of laws that makes it to where that, not all the details obviously, but like something is there to like,
right.
So say, like, I know that there's some places that like you don't even have to be a citizen in that state. Like, I could drive to like Texas and get a gun, and not because I don't live there, it wouldn't matter.
Right.
Like, there should be like a federal, in my opinion, there should be a federal system like in place so each state has like all the access to the information and can make sure people aren't like people who shouldn't have a gun.
Like pretty much like a background check works.
Yeah.
Can I jump in here a second?
Yeah.
Yes.
Just recently, Ohio, the governor here, passed this law that you don't need to have any kind of training or background check or any kind of certification to do a concealed carry here anymore.
See, like, I don't like that.
And that's scary. So that means any Tom, Dick, or Harry can go around with a gun in their pocket.
Yeah. Like, I like that here in South Carolina, for me to get my pistol,
I
have to go.
Sorry.
No,
you're good.
That's actually a good input. Like, I like that I have to go and do a class, like, and learn how to shoot the gun in like a safe environment.
I think everybody should have training in regards to a firearm.
I think if you're going to buy a firearm, you at least need to have some form of training.
Yeah, like, and
And
I think it should be with each
I don't
type.
think places like fucking Walmart should be selling fucking guns.
I think they've stopped them. I don't think they're in stores.
My
anymore,
Walmart
are they?
still fucking sells them.
They still have guns in there.
I haven't been
Yeah.
in my Walmart since the whole COVID thing. 'Cause I refused to go in around a bunch of people, so I don't know if they.
They just I don't think
Well, I
they
know-
I don't think they sell AR-15s anymore, but they still sell like the shotguns and the hunting rifles.
Oh wow, I haven't been to that section of the Walmart here in South Carolina.
Yeah.
But like I know when God, this might have been 5 years ago now. This is a while ago. There was those like spree of Walmart shootings. I think it was in Texas.
Yeah.
The Walmarts, all the Walmarts in New York, the state of New York, took their guns out of their store. You could still get ammo, you just couldn't buy guns there.
Yeah.
And I was under the impression they did that countrywide. I'm really surprised to hear that they didn't.
But that goes back to what I meant. Like, there's always a way there's always a loophole around getting a gun. You can go to a fucking Walmart. I mean, yeah, they do background checks. You can go to Walmart. You can go to a pawn shop. You can go to fucking Tom, Dick, or Jane and be like, hey, I heard you were selling this gun, or hey, do you want to sell this gun to me? Or, not everyone, unfortunately, is going to run a background check on you.
Yeah, that's very true.
But
I just, that's one thing I feel like a lot of people don't understand. Like when somebody says like they want federal gun laws, they think that like everybody's trying to make it to where people can't buy guns or like come get their guns. But no, they just want like they want to make it to where it's not so easy for
the guns to
people
get in the
go
wrong
get a gun.
hands.
Yeah, because that's been happening. A lot. Like let me look up the statistic real quick. Like this year alone, like school shootings, 2022. We're in March. Let's see.
Now the whole school shooting thing, that's also got a lot to do with the parents.
Yeah. So
like if you're gonna be a parent and you're gonna own a firearm, like lock that motherfucker up.
I mean, look at that one kid. I can't remember what his name is, but
Yeah,
that gun
yeah.
and whatever, and they had to talk at school with the counselor and whatever, and they knew what was going on. They knew that they bought the kid a gun, and they had it at school. And look what happened. And then
whatever happened with
the
that?
worst is they decide to go in hiding. Like what? Huh?
Yeah, what? I want to know what happened with that. I haven't
think
heard
they were
anything since they
arrested.
called
Yeah,
it.
his parents went to jail. Because
Really?
didn't he ended up killing himself?
I don't know. That I haven't heard since they got arrested when they ran.
No, they had him hiding. And they
No,
were
the parents were hiding.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the parents were hiding in a warehouse. I remember that. I haven't seen anything since that.
Yeah, I haven't seen anything
but
either.
It is March
16th.
It is the 16th of March, and there have been 17 school shootings already this year.
Jesus, that's
Like if you're gonna own a gun, like you need to practice proper
Safe gun ownership.
Yeah, safe gun ownership. Put your ammo in a different fucking place than your gun. Make sure your guns are fucking locked up. Make sure your keys aren't accessible to anybody but you or your significant other. Like.
And if you're having some mental issues,
You
hand the
shouldn't
key
even
to
have
somebody
one.
else. Right. Or hand the key to somebody else so you can't get
Yeah.
in there.
Yeah,
Or
and
don't take
I
my
mean,
fucking point away, okay?
no, you're fine,
Like,
baby.
That's one thing I think too. Like, that's kind of another topic. But like, if you're a gun owner and you're having like a mental break, and like you can usually tell it's coming. Sometimes you can't.
Yeah.
But like, be smart enough to be like, here, like, I can't trust myself with this. Take my key, or hand it to somebody so something doesn't happen.
Yeah.
But like the school shooting situation is just ridiculous because 90% of the shootings that we hear about, these kids got these guns from their parents.
Yeah.
And like I think it was before COVID that we were having like 1-2 a week, and it's ridiculous. And like that's what makes me so strong on wanting like different laws, because like this shouldn't be happening.
Well, that comes down to the kids getting the gun has come down to the parents practicing
100%.
like safe gun handling and
Yeah.
storing and, like
I mean, like, but
If
like
you
when were
don't,
talking about that,
like-
that parent bought the gun for the kid.
yeah. But like, okay, so here in the southern states, you take your kid hunting and all that stuff, that's fine, whatever. But you don't have to tell your kid where your fucking keys are to unlock the fucking gun safe.
Or get a gun safe. Period.
Right.
Like, there's so many that just
And like the place when I lived with my ex, her father-in-law just had his guns laying out, literally fucking laying out.
yeah.
Like, that's how I almost got my fucking head blew off, because one of his guns fucking discharged.
Jesus.
Yeah, good stuff.
Buying I don't like what are they called? A trigger lock, I think it is.
Yeah, you can buy trigger locks, like
those are not that expensive.
yeah, like get trigger locks. Put trigger locks on all your guns. You can get trigger
Or in
locks.
a case. Like if you can't afford a safe.
you can get trigger locks, and you can also get a thing that goes. So when you unload a gun, like a pistol or a rifle or anything,
Yeah, the
fucking
magazine.
you could do a trigger lock plus take a zip tie it through the fucking the chamber for where the round goes in, and like you put it through the chamber and then through where you put in your ammo, you zip tie that bitch and then throw that motherfucker in a gun safe, and then take all your ammo, fucking stick it in another safe. Like, that's common sense. You never, like, they even tell you, like, when you're transporting a firearm, if you have a license to transport, keep your ammo and your gun separate.
Yeah, put your gun in the trunk and your ammo.
Yeah, or like, have your gun on your hip and your fucking ammo in the glove compartment.
Mhm.
But a lot of people are.
See, like for me, I haven't had a gun since I was a teenager, but like when I had one, I had it for protection.
Yeah.
So I actually don't know where the hell that gun went. I should. Well, it's been 20 years, but I would have it to the side, and I did have ammo near it, like because if somebody broke into where I was living, it was a 22, and
Yeah.
you're not gonna
I
fuck
have
with
a
somebody
Louisville
with a
sweater
22.
next to my bed, so
But like, I would go and grab it, and I'd want to be able to have ammo quick, but it's still separated, so
Right.
that like nothing could happen.
Right. And see,
Like, that type of
I
thing
used
needs
to
to be-
have, I used to have a 22 rifle that was modeled after an AR-15. So it looked like an AR-15, but it was a 22, and it was for safety. And like, I would keep my magazines loaded, but in a separate spot.
Yeah.
But there wasn't any kids or anything around, because I was living with my roommates and stuff, and none of us really like fucked with them unless we went to like a shooting range or something.
Exactly.
So like I would keep like my magazines loaded in a separate spot, but I would always be taking my rifle apart and like cleaning it, putting back together, seeing how fast I could do it and shit. But like, even when we would go out to a range, we would like have the gun and ammo separate, and like it's just basic fucking gun safety. Like,
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. Like that needs to be that in my mind. That's common sense stuff.
Yeah.
And that needs to be like set in place.
but
Like,
that's
that-
also, I mean, in order for that to become like a law, that would
a
mean
lot's gotta have to change.
Yeah. Plus, that would mean like if so, like obviously you get put on a database if you own a firearm. Like, you know, usually you get put on a database if you own a firearm. Like, if you go to an actual retailer or something like that, they put you, like, you know, John Doe owns this. This is his
that way they can
fucking...
track the gun.
Yeah.
So, like, say it's stolen.
They put your name with the serial number and all that good shit.
Yeah.
But in order for like the gun safety stuff, and if they make that a law, that means, like, I guess law enforcement would have to come to your house and make sure you're practicing the gun safety, like making sure your guns are, like, locked away and shit.
I mean, maybe, yeah. I don't
Yeah,
know. I'm not sure how that would work.
That's just a little bit of invasion of privacy, in my opinion. You know what I mean? Like, I think with the whole gun safety thing, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink.
True, that's true.
I can tell you all day the sky's blue. It's your choice if you want to fucking believe me or not, you know?
Yeah, it's...
I can tell you all, you know, you can get told all day, hey, practice gun safety. Oh, all right, whatever.
Yeah, that's true.
You know?
Side note, how did we get on this topic from daylight savings time?
Because we were talking about how the Senate could be using their powers for something better.
Oh, yeah, I remember now. Yeah. All right.
It's okay. That turned into a very, very nice topic.
Yeah.
Practice safe gun safety.
Yeah, 100%.
Wear protection.
And Democrats aren't coming for your guns. We don't want your fucking guns.
Can you imagine that? A lot of people actually probably have already imagined it, like, you know, cops coming to your house and taking your shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
they do. They, like, for some reason, that's a widespread conspiracy theory that,
yeah,
like, if those bills ever do get made and passed, that, like, the cops
they would literally have to change.
You.
They would literally have to change the fucking Second Amendment.
Mm-hmm.
Granted, that shit was fucking made back in, you know, pearly white hair days.
Yeah, before we had AK-47s and shit.
Yeah, but
I'm sorry.
I mean, still.
I mean, like, I think too that we need to set a place where it's like, people shouldn't own certain. I don't feel like there's ever a reason that Jim Bob needs an RPG or freaking, well, even like an AK-47.
Yeah, like that shit's outrageous. I think so. Here's my opinion. I think if you're military and law enforcement and have gone through the proper training, I don't see an issue with it.
Yeah.
Granted, you have a good background and your mental health is good. You know, you pass the psych eval, you pass the background check, you're fucking either active military or police or former. That's fine. You know. A lot of people. Here's another thing. When a lot of people hear something like AR-15, of course, AR is assault rifle, but it's semi-automatic.
Yeah.
You can't hold the trigger down and make it go, brah, you know?
Right.
Although there are mods for that, which is another problem.
Trump, one thing I was really surprised with, Trump went in and did, oh God, I went to say it. He did away with something that helped make it more
a conversion.
automatic.
Yeah.
Yeah. He
magazine
put in a law.
conversion.
Yeah, he put in a law to try to help with that, but I don't remember.
Yeah,
Boost?
I know what you're talking.
Boost?
I don't know.
I can't remember what it was. That was the only thing I think I've ever liked that he did,
but yeah, I think you if I don't think anyone civilian wise should have access to an actual automatic weapon.
Yeah.
You know,
like, what reason do you have? Like, I get like having a gun for self-defense. That's 100%. I get that. Hunting.
Yeah.
But, like, you don't need it. There's no reason. It's cool.
There's no fucking reason you should have a fucking gun that fires 30 rounds in a minute.
Yeah, or like
or
armor piercing or any of
120
that
rounds
shit.
a minute or something like that, you know,
Yeah.
unless we're fucking going to war. And then, like, oh my God, perfect scenario. The shit that's going on in Ukraine right now, right?
Yeah.
You know, like, these people didn't have access to automatic weapons, but
No.
when martial law happened and Zelensky was like, hey, if you want to come fight, come sign up.
Give you guns
We'll
or
give you
something?
we'll give you a fucking damn AK-47 or an automatic weapon and get you trained, get you suited up, and get you out there. In that case, I'm totally fucking fine with it. If it comes
Yeah.
down to fucking martial law and we have to fucking go to war in our homeland and they're like, hey, if you want to sign up and do this shit, by all means, go fucking do that shit. Protect your fucking country. But
Excuse me.
if you want to fucking, if you're just like protecting your house and shit, a semi-automatic weapon is going to do just as good as a fucking automatic weapon.
Yeah.
Unless the guy breaking it has an automatic weapon. Then you better be a good shot.
Pretty much.
Because at that point, it's fucking spray and pray. Which
Yeah.
sucks. And that's why I'm with you with we need to have better regulations when it comes to people getting fucking guns.
Yeah. That's my thing. Like, and, you know, the whole, you don't need an AK.
Yeah. But unfortunately, like I said before, there's a million fucking loopholes around it.
Yeah, there is.
You know, black market, you know, people just selling that shit willy-nilly, fucking, yeah.
Why's it got to be a black market?
Because it's called the black market, you dumbass. Anyway, that was a fucking rant.
Yeah, I enjoyed that, though. It was a good
That was nice,
conversation.
though.
I think since we're about to hit the 2-hour mark, I'm gonna skip my last topic, mostly because I want to actually get into it, so I want to move it to next week.
Yeah, we'll move that one to next week. Are you pondering anything?
I am. Let's play.
Panda, what are you
Computer.
pondering?
It's
There it
time
goes.
for What's Panda Pondering?
I know what you're pondering.
What?
Thick goth women. I don't know.
Ooh, I would love some thick goth girl and some fishnets. Mommy, just I'll just mommy. Sorry, mommy.
Anyway, what are you pondering, sir?
So I thought about this earlier. Say you start out with two different Stouffer's lasagnas, and you cook them.
Wait.
Just stay with me. You cook them, and then you take one of those lasagnas and put it on the top of the other lasagna. Do you still have lasagna, or do you have a double-decker lasagna, or does that make it a casserole? What would that be called?
I believe that's what they call a
Delicious
heart attack. It's a lot of calories. It's a lot of cholesterol.
I guess you can put it that way, but like,
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's still lasagna when you put a Stouffer's lasagna on top of another Stouffer's lasagna, because it's lasagna on top of lasagna.
I mean, I feel like it would be something different though, like double decker. Like,
I don't think I've ever heard of a double-decker lasagna.
I haven't either.
I mean, it's just a lasagna with more layers.
True, and they do make really thick, like big lasagna. So it could be.
Yeah. It also makes you a fatty because you put a lasagna on top of another lasagna.
Like, I don't want to do it just to do it. How would you cook? Like, I wonder the best way to actually cook that would probably actually be to put it when it's frozen on top. So then the juices from the top one go into the bottom. But you'd have to change how you cook it.
Yeah, you would have to take you would have to take them out of their individual wrapping and put them in a big enough pan.
Yeah. I'm gonna try it.
You're better off just making homemade lasagna and just making it more layered.
I mean, yes, I agree. But for me, I haven't found a sauce that I like, like on the store brand to make
Ragu, bruh.
for lasagna specifically. I like ragu for
They
like
make lasagna
and other stuff. Yeah, they do. I know.
Ragu
like,
or what's the other one? Prego?
That one's okay. Like, I don't know. I since I lived with a person who learned how to cook like Sicilian food, I guess I'm
You're picky.
elitist when it comes. Yeah, I'm picky when it comes to my sauces, and I
Yeah.
haven't really found one that I've really liked for specifically lasagna. Like otherwise, yes, but like specifically, I just haven't been able to find it. And then like,
I mean, my
I have
mom always
trouble
used
with-
Campbell's tomato sauce.
no, there's not enough spices in that. But that's you can use that as a base to add to it to make the sauce.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Just get a thing of fucking Ragu or Prego and then get some spices and stuff to add to it. And then
No, I think
mix
what
it
I'm
in a
gonna-
bowl and then put that bitch on the lasagna, you know what I mean?
I know what you mean, but I
Know what I
think
mean,
I
Vern?
need to go to Walmart and just buy 2 Stouffer's lasagnas and just throw them on top of each other.
Do you have a pan for that?
Actually, I do. Yeah.
Okay.
Double D,
'Cause
as
that's
the
a fucking
resident
mess
Italian,
if you don't.
What do you think?
About what? 2 lasagnas on top of each other?
Yeah, like
You're
you're the
looking for
resident.
glutton for punishment there. Whew, no.
How so?
Look how tall that thing is. How big it is. It's like, what, really?
That's what she said.
Why would you put one on top of another?
I don't know. It just a thought. It was just something I thought about because like I've been looking at like casserole dishes because I've been wanting to cook more. But like
You know what
just
you
kinda-
need to try?
if you say yoga again, I'm gonna smack.
Hear me
you.
out. No. Hear me out. Fucking egg pizza. And I don't mean like, okay, so my mom, no,
You
it's
talking about, like,
really,
more breakfast pizza with like
no,
eggs on it?
listen. So my mom, sometimes like Friday or Saturday night, she would make tacos. Like,
Okay.
you know, the taco mix beef stuff. And every time we had tacos, I was excited because I knew the next morning she would make this, she made it like lasagna, right? So like she would layer it. It'd be like, she would take like eggs and tomatoes and onions and bits of ham and like cheese and like layer it in like a lasagna dish and then stick it in the oven.
Okay.
And I always called it egg pizza, but it was like egg lasagna. Oh my God. Like, oh, so fucking
not-
good, bro.
I'm not a big egg person, but I try it.
Like it's it's
yeah.
really good. I could make it right now. Like oh Jesus, I need some
I'm
non-dairy
weird.
cheese.
I like the whites of the eggs, not the yellows. So like I would.
You can do it with the whites.
Yeah.
It would suck because that's a lot of egg.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna try it. But I think on that note, that's the end of the show.
Yeah, that's a good show. I enjoyed it.
It was.
So yeah,
And Double D was here with us during the show.
yeah. Thanks for being here. You're the best.
Yeah.
Don't you land the keyboard again.
Yeah. So with that being said, make sure you check us out on all the major podcast places, except for
Sorry.
Pandora, because they fucking suck. Follow us on Twitter at the Frozen BH.
That's us. That is
Yeah.
us.
We don't have Instagram. We have
We do not.
We have a Discord.
We do. And it's currently linked on
Um,
the Twitter. Excuse me.
and if you're not watching on the podcast, you can check us out on my YouTube channel, which is here because you're watching
Yeah,
it.
while you're watching it. Yeah.
But I
and
guess
if you check the links below, it'll give the link tree.
yeah, for all the Twitters and stuff. But yeah, thanks for hanging out and watching. Hope you enjoyed it and listening. And we'll see you next
Have a
week.
good week, everybody.
Bye.
Come on, you got the silly wave. Come on, we gotta get the silly wave.
Bye.
Billy.
That should be a blooper.
Oh, good times.